Coming up, we'll take a closer look at how FHS students are adapting to the new school year and new policies, and see how parking changes are impacting our campus.
We'll also take a look at our new entry procedures and catch up on sports. I'm Ross May.
And I'm Jocelyn Johnston. Welcome to the Bulldog Weekly.
Welcome back to the Bulldog Weekly. Today is Monday, September 22nd, and we're happy to be back for another year of shows.
Let's get right to it with some local news.
FHS is implementing the use of weapons detectors to maintain a secure and supportive learning environment. This change comes with a brand new way for students to enter the school building, and many people around campus have different views about this change.
We've got weapons detectors at the Bulldog entrance. We've got weapon detectors at the PAC entrance, and then we have weapon detectors at the Bulldog entrance. Since that's where the bulk of the students come in back at Bulldog, we've got 3 detector systems set up back there, 2 over at the PAC, and then 1 at the purple entrance. I think in a positive way, it does a couple things. From the intangible standpoint, it gives parents a real peace of mind that we're making some efforts to protect their students. Same thing, does things for the staff, and then myself, because none of us are armed other than the SROs, and so it brings a peace of mind, and that way when they come through the detectors, they are made to detect composition and size.
Bulldog Buddies Unified Club is a club for students with and without disabilities to come together to promote a school community that is inclusive and welcoming. Please follow the club or Instagram at the address on your screen to stay up to date on upcoming events. Club meetings will be held on the first Friday of the month, with additional activities planned throughout the school year.
The New York Times has a new contest open to teachers and students. Submissions on the topic of artificial intelligence can be made between today and the end of this week. To learn more about the contest, be sure to check the library website.
The FHS food drive is back. Now through November 7th, you can bring canned and non-perishable items to your advisory. If you are in grades 9 through 11, you can earn 1 hour of community service for every 10 cans that you bring. And don't forget, the top earning advisory wins a donut party.
The FHS Homecoming Parade is almost here. The event will be on October 1st at 5:30 on the Fayetteville Square. If you would like to participate in the parade, please complete the Google form in the student announcements by the end of the day.
There are plenty of options for classes to take here at FHS. Some of these classes allow students to get hands-on experience in a field they might want to pursue after high school.
FHS TV reporter Mike Stout takes us behind the scenes of one CTE class and how students in that area are making a difference.
There are many classes to choose here at FHS, but today we cover the ones that set students up for a career after high school.
What I enjoy most about this class is probably hanging out with my friends, and then also getting to do the things that I enjoy most, which is something in the medical field. Every day there's something different. We take notes, but besides that, we get to make up the beds and learn all the different strats to do that, and then take vital signs and learn how to just do whatever I would need if I was to work in a hospital.
Freshman year, I decided that I want to do something medical, and this is the only class that I could see on the cap. And then as I took the class in freshman year, which is foundations, I got really into what we were doing. It's really encouraging for academics, because when you get this class done with, you get certified, and when you're certified, you can work in the hospital whilst in college, so you can help finance a little bit of that.
We start with entry-level health classes and work our way up to certification courses so that kids can be either working the last part of high school or as soon as they get out of high school, work in the hospital setting with the certification that allows them to get better than minimum wage pay. What I see is this certification kids use while they're in college. It's their stepping stone to being a respiratory therapist, a nurse, even dental stuff, an x-ray technician, respiratory therapist. Those are the ones I've had graduate this last May and started off and worked through college as a patient care tech.
Make sure to check this class out when CAP comes around. For FHS TV, I'm Mike Stout.
Thanks, Mike, and be sure to keep an eye out for these classes when CAP comes around.
The ASVAB test will be available to juniors and seniors on October 15th in the SWAC. Results are used in the Career Exploration Program during RTI to match you with potential careers and show info like education, skills, job growth, and pay. You can sign up through the link in the student announcements.
Be sure to not miss out on placing a senior recognition ad in the yearbook. The link will take you to a form that should answer all of your questions. Please contact yearbook advisor Stephen Teague if you have any further questions. The deadline is this Friday.
FHS Waffle Day is almost here. On Friday, September 25th, the Student Council will be hosting Waffle Day during all lunches, and students can purchase the waffles for $1 each. All the money earned will go towards the FHS Homeless Vigil.
Another new policy this year is the state of Arkansas mandating all schools to be phone-free from bell to bell.
Today, reporter Harper Myers gives us an inside look at how students and teachers are navigating this new policy here at FHS.
The state of Arkansas introduced a new law that bans cell phones from bell to bell statewide. The law is generating mixed reviews from students and staff at Fayetteville High.
No, last year as a school district, we had done a cell phone ban where students could have it during lunchtime, breakfast, and in between classes. So when the state law came out in the spring, it wasn't a shock to our system because we'd already done a full year of it without cell phones. There's been some students that have not followed, but it's school policy and state law that if someone is on the phone, that we have to take the phone and we have a safe here and we lock the phones up for the day.
Honestly, I don't dislike it. I kind of like being able to look out in the courtyard and see that people are actually conversing and just hanging out and being with one another.
I'm actually not a fan of the phone policy because, I feel like I have a lot less freedom to do things that I want, and it just makes it harder in general to communicate with people.
Before we had the phone ban last year, I would walk through the cafeteria every day and there was never a table that didn't have students on their phone. Last year, as the year progressed, I couldn't find tables with students on their phones, so lots more talking. This year, obviously nobody on phones, but I've seen kids playing cards and playing chess and watching videos together on their Chromebooks and lots of talking.
Thanks, Harper. After the break, we'll hear about the parking situation here at FHS.
We'll also hear from Tate Barnes with the Bulldog Sports Report. We'll see you in 30.
The doctors at Millennium Chiropractic Sports Medicine and Rehab, Amana Clinic, are proud to partner with Fayetteville High School to provide expert, compassionate care to young athletes. Doctors Stephen Whitelaw, Eric Walker, Bobby Pritchett, David Sentz, and Alex Woods are certified chiropractic sports physicians. If sports are an important part of your life, you owe it to yourself to work with sports experts for your health and well-being. And if mom or dad has an injury, Millennium Chiropractic cares for people of all ages. From backaches to injury recovery, they have your back. Now located in Johnson across from Pizzeria Ruby.
Welcome back to the Bulldog Sports Report. The fall sport calendar is well underway, and FHS is off to a hot start. The boys and girls tennis teams are in the conference play with winning records. The golf team just hosted the Bill Agler tournament, and the Volley Dogs are off and rolling for another year. The football team is in action this Friday at Bentonville West before returning home for homecoming next weekend. That's all for this sports report. As always, be sure to come out and support your dogs. I'm Tate Barnes, back to the desk.
There are many changes coming to FHS, and with that comes many adjustments to the parking situation.
Our own Alvin Ho takes us around the school to find out about how students and staff are affected by the changes.
With the increasing number of students attending FHS, the parking situation has become less and less accessible and more chaotic. Here's Mr. Ziegler and a couple other students to speak on the construction of the parking garage.
It's going to be a challenge, putting in that many more cars. The university continuing to grow, it's going to definitely be a challenge. I'm not sure exactly what it'll look like. The scheduled completion of the garage is April of 27, I think. So the fall of 27 we will learn. Now this will help over here. We'll be able to put we'll be able to fill all the spots, plus we'll be able to put juniors in as well.
I do think it will affect the traffic, but overall there would be more parking. So I guess that you gain something and then lose something, you know.
Probably make it worse because that's where like everyone comes out on that street anyways. So it's gonna be pretty busy.
It'll basically free up. There'll be no waiting list. It'll be a situation where kids with driver's license, and then later in the year as sophomores get them, they'll be allowed to park.
It affects me a lot because I have a pass to, you know, the old B lot is what they used to call it, and there's never any parking when I come to school. You know, I have Brightwater at 7:30 a.m. in the morning, and I come to school at like 11:30 after advisory, no parking. I mean, me and my friend Braden Simmons, we were stuck in traffic for 10 minutes, like just leaving FHS campus and then U of A campus, another 10 minutes.
But it's a lot better now than it was 2 weeks ago, and then in 2 weeks it'll be much better.
Thanks, Alvin. That's all we've got for this edition of the Bulldog Weekly. Don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel at FHS TV-Fayetteville High for all new shows and live events.
And follow us on our Instagram at FHS Bulldog TV to stay up to date with all the news around the school and in the community. I'm Jocelyn Johnston.
And I'm Ross May. We'll see you next time.